Hey, what's up everyone? Christina Jordan here, and I'm your board certified master nutritionist here at Fit Body, and I'm also the mom of 3 who has lost over 130 pounds. I've actually lost 134 pounds exactly, pretty much right in there. Just, I guess it kind of depends on what day it is, but right around there. And I've gone from a size 22 down to a size 4-6. And the really cool part about all of this is I didn't just lose the weight, you guys. I got truly healthy. I really transformed my health. And so for me during this journey, I love sharing my wisdom with you guys and just what works for me, what works for my clients that I see, and what's the truth. The truth is that I live in the United States and our food sucks. It does. Our food is a disgrace. It really is. It's a whole, like we could just go a whole rabbit trail there, but our food is nutritionally deficient. It's not the same food that our grandparents were eating or even our parents. It's not even the same foods we were eating as kids. In the 80s, a law was passed that GMOs were able to be used, and since the 80s, our food has gone way downhill. So what that means is now more than ever, we're seeing people who are dealing with autoimmune issues, they're dealing with obesity, they're dealing with stress and fatigue like we've never before dealt with in the history of the world. Like literally, we are sicker, we're more defeated, we're hopeless. I mean, literally, like our food is killing us. Our food is genetically engineered to make us want it. Our food is designed to get us addicted and to get us hooked. So what's happening is we're becoming this society that's using food like a drug, because our food is a drug. And so we're becoming sicker and more obese, and we're dealing with these issues that we shouldn't have to deal with. Our food shouldn't poison us. But the truth is, our food is deficient. Our food does lack vitamins, nutrients, minerals, phytonutrients, amino acids. It's like a shell of what it was. So what that means, you guys, is don't lose hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There's light, I promise. There's light at the end of the tunnel. So what this means is with our food being so deficient, we're gonna have to supplement. I supplement, you guys. A lot of people ask, what do you take? What do you do? What do you recommend I do? So in this video today, as a master nutritionist, I'm board certified master nutritionist. I've been doing this for over a decade now. I'm going to share with you what I do and why and what it does and how it can help you. You don't have to do everything I do. And that's before we even get into the video, I want you to know that take what you want. You know what I mean? Like literally take what you want. Do what works for you. If you don't like broccoli and I say I eat broccoli and you hate it, don't eat it. If you don't like fish, don't eat it. Do what works for you. And that's the biggest thing. A lot of people think it has to be so rigid or structured that, and then when they're not perfect, they give up. But I'm here to tell you, I'm not perfect. My eating's not perfect. I do my best. In fact, just yesterday, I have a sensitivity to gluten, and I ate gluten and I swelled up. I gained 9 pounds in 3 hours, you guys. It wasn't fat, but I was highly inflamed. And today I want to explain a few things. I want to break down what is inflammation, what is bloating, what is fat, what does it mean? What does it mean when the scale goes up, and what does it mean when the scale goes down? And I want to show you what I'm taking, okay? So first of all, I want to explain to you my philosophy as a nutritionist and as a woman who has walked this journey of losing over half my body size. You cannot become so obsessed and enslaved by a perfect number on the scale. That is one thing that I tell all my patients. The first thing we need to do is we got to toss that scale, my friend. The scale can be extremely defeating to you if you're not prepared. So I suggest that if you are going to weigh, you only weigh in at the beginning of the month and the end of the month. And also understand, it's not about what you weigh, but about your health. If you are losing weight because of an unhealthy reason, like you're just drinking and you're not eating any food, or you're just taking pills, or you're just doing, you're just eating bacon, listen, that's not healthy. That is very damaging to your cells. It's going to cause premature aging. It's going to cause deterioration of your organs. It's going to kill off your hormones. Did you know that your sex hormones actually need nutrition and food and phytonutrients and vitamins and minerals to survive? That's right. If you're wondering why you have no sex drive, it could be because your body is literally malnourished, dehydrated, and starving. That's right. You can kill your sex drive. You can kill your sex hormones. You can kill your body's ability to grow hair, to have beautiful skin. You can kill all of your hormones by simply not nourishing your body. So there's studies out right now. This is interesting, you guys. Like I said earlier in the video, our food sucks. And that's going to be my technical term. It really is. It's deficient, to say the least. Our food is sucky. Our ground, the way we're feeding our animals, what we're feeding our animals, is terrible. So what it means is that when we eat the animal flesh, we're also getting a deficiency. When we eat vitamins and minerals that are void of any type of real substance, like if we're getting these cheap man-made synthetic vitamins, our body is not going to absorb them. And that's another thing. A lot of people think that, well, I'm on a diet. I'm having diet soda. At least I'm losing a few pounds. I'm eating diet prepackaged food. Listen, stop. Stop it right now. Stop it with the fake food. Stop it with anything that says diet on it. Stop anything that has a label. If you can just eat foods without labels, literally real food, just sticking to foods that grew from the ground, swam in the sea, grew on a tree, then you're in the right direction. But if your food has a list of labels this thick with a warning that says, warning, contains phenylalanine, toss it. It's garbage. It's poison, okay? So literally, we're eating all of these chemicals knowingly and unknowingly. Because, you know, you guys, they're pumping our vegetables and our fruits with chemicals too. You know, we can't avoid it. I guess that's what I have to say, is that no matter how hard we try, no matter how clean we eat, we're still exposed. So that is why I personally, as a board certified master nutritionist and a mom of 3, you guys, I have my own babies. I'm worried about them just as much as you're worried about yours. We have to supplement. We have to. And I'm going to explain what I take and why I take it. So you guys, this is what I take every day. And I'm going to bring this over so you can kind of see. I take these every day. This is my supplement family that I take, okay? And I take these supplements every single day because they each do a separate, wonderful job to help my body. Our food sucks. We're deficient. Studies are showing that at least 97% of Americans are deficient. We're deficient, and we're showing the symptoms. We're prematurely aging. We have extremely high issues with blood sugar sensitivity. We're more and more people, including young people, children, you guys, young 20s are getting diabetes. They're getting thyroid disorders. I am one of them. I got diagnosed with diabetes when I was 23. I was 24. In my early 20s, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And I wasn't the first one in my family to get diabetes. I was like the 20th. Everyone in my family had diabetes. So when I got it, I couldn't believe it because I was the youngest. I also got diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroid disorder. I was also diagnosed with chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, PCOS, and severe hormone imbalance. My doctor actually joked. She said, "You have the hormones of a lamp." And now that I'm educated and I understand hormones and I understand nutrition and I've studied naturopathy, I understand now why. It's because I was on so many diets, you guys. I was constantly dieting, trying to lose the weight, but in turn, I just killed off my hormones. I killed my metabolism. I killed my immune system. And all the stress of being sick and tired and overweight just made me more sick, tired, and overweight. And I became so obsessed with getting skinny that I actually got extremely unhealthy. So what changed, right? What changed? Well, you guys, I decided it was time to stop being skinny. I wasn't even gonna try. And honestly, at that point, I had type 2 diabetes. I had issues with my thyroid. I was losing my hair. My eyebrows fell out. My eyelashes fell out. My skin was dry and brittle and it looked flaky. I looked older than I was. Everybody thought I was like my husband's older sister or like aunt. It's very embarrassing. I had no energy. I was exhausted. I was getting chronic headaches. I started getting migraines. My vision started to go in and out. I lost my hearing in my right ear. And on top of it, I just felt hopeless. I felt like no matter what I did, no matter what I tried, nothing worked. I hired a personal trainer to come to my house 6 days a week and train me. I thought, maybe it's just that I just need a trainer. And so she started coming 6 days a week. And I worked my butt off. I tried so hard. I actually gained 22 pounds of fat. And I still couldn't do a push-up. I then hired a personal chef, someone who is supposed to help me lose weight with the food. You guys, I gained weight on that too, and I thought the food tasted horrible, and I was bored. I went to doctors. I went to over a dozen medical experts and all they did was give me a bunch of pills and tell me to stop eating. And I was literally starving myself. Then I started fasting. I tried fasting. I started fasting myself. There were times when I wouldn't eat for 3 or 4 days and I would gain 4 pounds. I would be up 4 pounds after the fast. And then I tried everything. I tried keto. I tried Atkins. I tried Jenny Craig. I tried Weight Watchers. I tried Medifast, which that actually got me really sick. They all got me sick, but Medifast I was poisoned because, again, we're eating chemicals. You guys, when you're eating chemicals and stuff from a box, everything's packaged, your body is not getting life. And so basically, I found myself at the end of my rope. I was done. I was ready to get surgery. I literally called and made an appointment to get gastric bypass surgery. And I was crying. At my dining table, my husband came in and he's like, "What's wrong?" And I said, "I'm done. I try so hard and all I do is gain weight. I can just look at chocolate and gain 20 pounds. It doesn't matter. I can run 3 miles and I'll gain 20 pounds at the end of the month." And I said, "I'm done. I'm going to get surgery." And he said, "Baby, try one more time. Learn for yourself." He goes, "I will help you. I'll help take care of the kids. You can go back to school, learn about nutrition. If these experts can't fix you, then you got to learn to become an expert and fix yourself." And so that's what I did. I decided, all right, I have nothing to lose. And I got a phone call from a friend, very close friend, and she was bawling, she was crying, and she said, "Will you please pray with me? My dad just died." And I said, "Oh my God, your dad's like young." He was very young. He was like only 50. He was young then. And I said, what happened? And he had gotten gastric bypass surgery and he bled out and died on the operating table that morning. I knew for a fact that was not the route I wanted to go. I wasn't willing to risk my life or my children's mother or my husband's wife or my mom's daughter, or my dad's daughter, or my sister's sister to simply get skinny. And that's when my every desire turned to getting healthy. I wanted to be off the medication. Our family, we were young parents. We had 3 children, and we had 3 children under the age of 10, and we were ready we knew we just had to make changes because I was on so many medications. It was costing our family $800 to $900 a month for my medical care. I was sick. I was missing out on opportunities. I wouldn't leave the house. My husband and I were youth pastoring then, and to be honest, it was a miracle that we were able to do this because we were a family of 5 living on a youth pastor's tiny little budget. But I will tell you that I'm so thankful that our family made the changes. We budgeted, we did everything we had to do so I could do this. I went back to school. I did all my education online at night. And, when my children were sleeping, I studied while they were taking naps. My husband was an incredible partner in this. He never once called me ugly or fat or ever criticized my weight. He was always supportive. And he still is. He's still the most amazing supporter, amazing partner in this journey. But I learned everything by educating myself on holistic medicine, on holistic nutrition. And I went back to school and I became a board certified master nutritionist to help myself, to help my family. And as I started learning, I started changing. And I learned about the power of supplements and the power of plants and how food is medicine and it can heal our body, and to stop expecting these doctors and their chemical medications to fix me, because I wasn't getting better, you guys. I wasn't dying, but I wasn't living. And so I made the decision, after years of suffering, of trying everything, of failing a million times over, to finally try this a natural way, and to stop trying to get skinny and to start focusing on my health. And that, my friends, is what Fit Body is about. It's about wellness. It's about life. It's developed out of the struggle of this woman, of me, of my struggle with weight. My whole life I've struggled with my weight. I was always the biggest kid in school. I was always the largest girl on the team. I was always the biggest girl in my class. And you know, I wouldn't say that it was my fault. I would say that it was definitely hereditary. My genes are, I wasn't born with, you know, supermodel DNA. I've got, you know, a lot of things working against me in that way, but I will tell you that it is not impossible. I know that we all have our own struggles. We all come from different families with different genetic makeups, but I will tell you that essentially we all need the same things. We do. I don't care what nationality you are, what demographic, it doesn't matter. We all have essentially the same needs. Number one is we got to make sure that our body is not nutritionally starved. If we're nutritionally starving, our body's going to do everything it can to store weight, to store fat, because fat is a protective reaction that your body does when it believes that there's crisis, lack of food, lack of nutrients. And also, if we're not eating good quality real foods and we're eating a bunch of crap, our body's going to get what's called inflammation. You're going to get inflamed tissue. So you're not only storing fat, but your tissue itself will inflame. Like my knees swell horribly whenever I am eating bad. So this is what I take to help battle that. The truth is, our food is deficient. Our food sucks. It's true. But it doesn't mean that our health has to suffer. We can fight back, and supplementing is how we fight back. So I created these out of everything I learned in my naturopathic schooling. This is what I learned. So this is what I take every day. These 4 right here is called the Forever Fit Kit. It's something that I created for myself and then for my family, and then expanded to my friends, and now it's helping people all over the world. It's awesome. But here's what it is. I take these 3 sprays, I take twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. They're designed to work together, and they each have their own purpose. It's awesome, and they're 100% plant-based, they're vegan, they're all natural, and they are amazing for your health. These aren't about getting you skinny, but you will maintain a healthy weight. It's really about getting you to a healthy place. Because the truth is, if you're overweight, your body's telling you something. It's saying, help me, I'm out of balance. If you're inflamed, your body's telling you something. You're out of balance and you need to help your body get back into balance. I wanted to create these supplements in a way that it's really about getting your body back in harmony with your wellness. It's about walking with more energy, more stamina, better mental clarity, clearer skin, feeling awesome, anti-aging. And to be honest, I'm gonna be so honest with you right now, you guys. I'm almost 40 years old. I've had 3 children. My oldest is almost 17. And the truth is, I feel younger and happier and healthier and more alive and more vivacious now than I ever did when I was in my 20s. I feel so much better. In fact, I know I'm in a much better place because I can run longer, I can lift heavier, I can dance longer, I literally have more life. It's awesome. And so what these 3 sprays do, I take them twice a day, and like I said, sometimes 3 times a day, is each of them has their own purpose. So this one right here, this is called this is a lipotropic compound, and it's called Lipo Burn. And what this does is, a lipotropic compound is a fancy medical term, and it's actually, lipotropics are the only thing recognized by the medical community for breaking down and synthesizing fat cells. This is awesome news because a lot of us, myself included, are storing or we're storing excess fat cells. And if we can tap into these fat cells, it's energy, it's life, it's awesome. because your body is storing these fat cells not because it hurts you, not because it wants to harm you, but literally because it's trying to help you. It thinks something's wrong. And it makes sense. If now that you understand how deficient our food is, it makes sense why your body thinks you're in crisis. And so we store all this excess fat and then we can't access it. This is like giving yourself the PIN code for $1 million bank account, and now you get to use every dollar. How cool is that? Your fat cells are energy. Your fat cells have nutrition. They'll feed your hair, they'll feed your skin, they'll feed your mental health. It'll help you be more mentally sharp. It'll give you more energy, and it's all natural. This is nothing like the stimulants that a lot of weight loss places, pump you with. It's not like that. This is natural, and it helps you break down your fat cells naturally. It's also extremely high in B complex. All the B vitamins are in here, so it gives you a natural ability to use your sugar in your bloodstream to keep it stable, to boost energy, to help you feel better. It's great for your liver. It's awesome, you guys. And it also has ashwagandha in it. Ashwagandha is amazing for thyroid health. It's actually a superfood for your thyroid and for stress. It's awesome, you guys. I cannot say more good things about Lipo Burn. We've nicknamed this liposuction in a bottle, but it's healthy. And unlike liposuction, which is invasive, it's very dangerous, it can actually damage your tissue, this will actually heal your tissue. And it's gonna help you pass fat cells quickly and easily without surgery, without doing something drastic like that. It's healthy. And it helps your body become adapted to be able to burn fat cells in the future. It's awesome. And so here's how you take it. It is a spray top, as you can see here. It's super simple. You just simply remove it. 5 sprays under the tongue is all it takes. Done. I've just taken a dose of Lipo Burn. How awesome is that? Isn't that wonderful? I love it. And it tastes really good. All of my supplements I'm very sensitive to taste, so all of them taste really good. They're all vegan, plant-based, all natural. They're sweetened with stevia, so everything's organic. Everything has also been responsibly harvested, and even our glass bottles, they're even recyclable. And that's what I love. We're about creating a product and a supplement line that is healthy. I believe that we should care about our families. We should care about the world that we're leaving to our children and the next generation, and I want to do my part. So the next one here is the Stress Fix. This is one of my favorites. Stress Fix is actually an adaptogenic formula. An adaptogen is just a fancy terminology for something that helps your body adapt to stress. So many people don't realize this. All of the chemicals in our food, all of the toxins in our air, even in the lights that we're in the cars we drive, in the makeup we're wearing, has chemicals. It has free radicals. And what we don't realize is we're pumping our bodies with toxins and chemicals all the time. Then you add in our high-paced, stressed out lifestyle, and our cortisol goes through the roof. Stress Fix is amazing because what it does is it's an adaptogen that helps your body adapt to that stress and naturally lower cortisol, which cortisol has a lot of triggers, you guys. It triggers fat storage. It triggers particularly fat storage around your vital organs. And it really makes sense as to why you would store belly fat, because that's where your organs are. Again, stress creates cortisol. Cortisol is designed to help your body stay alive. It is. But unfortunately, the way that it does is it causes you to store fat. It can also make you feel really edgy. It can cause cravings. It can create a hormone imbalance, and it can also cause adrenal gland failure, which adrenal gland failure is the precursor to thyroid issues, which, hello, I had it. I had adrenal gland failure, which led to Hashimoto's. So this is super vital. And it doesn't mean you're necessarily a stressed out person. You could be working long hours. You could work in a hospital. You could work with children. You could be a parent. You could over-exercise. You could have poor sleep. You could work the night shift. Listen, all of these spike your cortisol. You could travel. Traveling spikes your cortisol. Flying on a plane will actually trigger a cortisol response. So this is really, really valuable for your body. This isn't just about weight loss. It's about your total health. And so how you take it is the same way. 5 sprays under the tongue twice a day. You can go up to 3 times a day if you're really stressed out. So let's take it. shall we? So really simple, it's a spray top, 5 sprays. Done. That's how simple, you guys. I love it. Now this right here, this is the next supplement, and I love this. This is called Crave Control. Crave Control is an amino acid therapy. Amino acids are amazing, you guys, and we are lacking them. We are lacking them greatly. Amino acids, they're the building blocks of every cell in your body. They're the building blocks of your skin elasticity, your collagen, your muscles, but they're also what feeds your brain, so that way you're not having these radical, out of control cravings. You see, this is a nootropic. A nootropic means it's for your brain. This is a neurological nootropic appetite suppressant. You see, your cravings, these radical, out of control cravings, they start in your brain. They're not in your stomach. They're not in your mouth. They're not in your throat. They're in your brain. And so if we can stop cravings right from where they're beginning, right at the source, which by simply taking extra amino acids, we're able to stop the cravings altogether. And this is awesome. We like to joke that this is willpower in a bottle, because when you take it, you literally feel so in control. All of your cravings, it's crazy. If you just try, give yourself 24 hours to try this. Within 24 hours, you will notice that all those cravings for chips or French fries or soda or alcohol even, they're gone. It's wonderful. And all of a sudden, it allows you to make choices, food choices, out of logic. You can say, I should eat this, and you want it. It's awesome. So I'm going to show you how to take it. You can take it the same way. It's a spray top, easy, easy. 5 sprays under the tongue, twice a day. Done. And I get this question a lot. They ask, can I take all 3 at the same time? Absolutely. They're designed to work together. They're the trio. They are absolutely safe to take all together. They work amazing, and there's no interactions. There's no side effects other than feeling really good. One thing I'd like to point out is on the stress relief. If you, my friend, are dealing with any type of issues with mood disorders, anxiety, depression, this really, really helps. It really does help. It's not meant to replace your doctor's orders, but it does work in wonderful collaboration with it. So if you are already on something, you can take it with it. We have seen dozens of people this year alone who began taking Stress Fix, and they take it simply because of anxiety and depression, and they're seeing great results. Several of them have sent reports back that they're off their medication, they're feeling better, and that's what's awesome. And I get that it's a daily struggle, and it's gonna be a lifetime of continuing to work at that area of your life, but I'm telling you, from someone who used to struggle with severe anxiety to the point of breaking out in hives, I've overcome that, and I have not had any panic attacks or anxiety in over a decade. I'm telling you, like, if you just get your health right and you're focusing on better self-care and slowing down and doing good for your health, you'll see results, and not just physically. You'll see great results emotionally, spiritually, mentally. The benefits are amazing, and it's not just in the physical. It's in all areas of your life. So when people ask me, is it worth it? Like, really, is it worth it? It's priceless. It's the best thing I ever did for myself. It's the best gift I ever gave myself, best gift I ever gave my kids, best thing I ever did for my husband, for my family. And it's really helped me find my purpose and my way. I found my life back. I got my life back, you guys. So yes, it's worth it. So I take these 2 to 3 times a day. You can take them 2 times a day, but if you, for example, have extra cravings, you can go up to 3. If you have extra stress, you can take an extra stress. You know what? I have extra stress. I'm going to take an extra. There we go. And if you feel that you need a little extra help with the weight loss, you can take a little bit higher dosage of the Lipo Burn as well. Now, this right here is the Detox RX. I love the Detox. I created this because I'm autoimmune. I have issues with gluten, lactose, sugar. And for me, I have one bite of something that's gluten or lactose based, and I swell up. And the truth is, last night I had a couple of bites of gluten, In 3 hours, I gained 9 pounds. 3 hours, I gained 9 pounds. And on top of it, my face swelled up. I'm still a little swollen. My joints swelled up. I was achy. I was itchy. My intestines were painfully swollen and bloated. And I know why. Because when we deal with symptoms like that, that's a sign that our body has undigestible particles in our gut. And what happens is your body can't break those down. If you have a sensitivity to it, it doesn't matter what you do, you can't break it down. So then they start to deteriorate and they start to rot in your gut, and they create this gas from the rotting. Lovely, right? And so what happens is that's where the bloating comes from. Then it starts bloating you so far as your gut lining starts getting these micro tears. This is what's basically called leaky gut. And it can vary from simple micro tears to massive rips. Okay, so once your stomach starts swelling, it starts to rip. And then through the little rips, food particles, undigestible food particles that are rotting and are basically poison to your body slip into your bloodstream. And then that's where chronic inflammation comes from, body aches, rashes, cystic acne, bloating, swelling, joint pain, swollen appendages, swollen ankles, swollen knees, swollen legs, swollen eyes. This is where it comes from, you guys. And if we don't use something to help flush our body of that and then refrain from those foods that are causing us this inflammation, we're going to keep recycling the same toxins and dealing with the same swelling, bloating, inflammation, pain over and over again. And that's why I think it's absolutely imperative to include a daily detox. So this is the one I created. And this is not just a basic laxative. This is nothing even like that. This is an amazing botanical blend, and I'm just going to kind of read off a little bit of what's in here and what it does. First of all, it's vegan, plant-based, gluten-free, non-GMO, and cruelty-free. All of our supplements are. But it also contains amazing acai berry, it has dandelion root, it has uva ursi, it has juniper berry, and if you are at all educated in naturopathic medicine or naturopathic holistic nutrition, you know that those are the powerhouses for cleansing the blood, for cleansing the liver, for cleansing the kidneys. Because if your liver is packed with toxins, if your kidneys are packed with toxins, you can't break down fat cells, and you can't break down viruses, bacteria, toxins. So not only are you going to gain weight easier and you can't lose weight, but you also get sick more often. You're bloated, you're swollen, you're going to age faster, your skin's going to be swollen, your joints are going to be swollen, you're going to have pain. So that's why I detox, you guys. So here's the cool part. As I told you, last night I had gluten. I gained 9 pounds in 3 hours. By this morning, 12 hours later after taking detox, I totally went back down and I feel so much better. All the swelling's gone, mostly all the inflammation is gone, and I feel so much better. And I just want to show you what they look like. It's very simple. It's just 2 simple capsules. 2 simple capsules. I suggest taking the detox 2 capsules before bed with a full glass of water. Now, what's really cool about detox is you can also open the capsules. The capsules themselves are actually vegan and plant-based. They're a vegetable-based capsule. And you can even add this to a hot tea, to your smoothie. And again, you can take it in the evening or you can take it in the morning, whatever works for you. I take mine in the evening because that's kind of my ritual. And I really believe developing healthy habits is what keeps you on track. So this is what I take every single night. Okay, so I love that. And what's really cool is the detox I include in the Forever Fit Kit. So it actually comes with it. So if you're really ready to get healthy and you're looking for the right plan for you, I suggest start with the Forever Fit Kit. This is the best place to start. It has everything you need to really get yourself going. And I suggest that you give it a try. If you've tried everything else and nothing's worked, try this. It's natural, it's safe, it's plant-based, it's vegan, it's made right here in the United States in an FDA registered lab. And I have them all third-party tested by another FDA lab just to make sure everything is potent and pure and it does what I say it does. That's what's so awesome. And you're supporting an American family-owned company because at Fit Body, we're family. I created this out of my own struggle. I created this to help people. We're not one of those massive companies with thousands of employees and millions of customers that doesn't care about our clients. I care. In fact, so many of my clients I personally know, whether I get to meet them through social media or through email or a phone call. That's what's so cool, is when you work with our company, you're working with real people. My sister, for example, she actually works for us as one of she's a nutritionist under me. I actually trained and certified her under me. And she herself, this year, has lost 132 pounds doing this program. And so when you call and you talk to someone, you're not just talking to some rando person that has no passion, no care. They don't understand your struggles. We genuinely get you, because everyone who works for me and works on my team, we're family. We're all family and we're friends, and we're here to help you and hold your hand and guide you through this. And again, this is not some fly-by-night company. We're a top 10 nutrition company in the nation, and we have been so for 4 years now. I've been on People Magazine, The Doctors, Good Morning America, Oxygen, Women's World, First for Women. I've been all over the world through media. And what's really cool is when you get down to it, it's simply about helping people. I only did that to help share my story, to help others. I just want to bring hope to you. And if you're watching this video and you made it this far, then I know that you get it. You're here to get healthy. This isn't a place you come to get skinny, to get thin quick, some weird random diet pill. This isn't about that. This is about getting you truly healthy, about getting you to a place where you can be healthy now and for the rest of your life, where you yourself can walk in this wellness and share it with others. And I suggest starting with the Forever Fit Kit. This is where I would suggest you start. And since you're gonna be on the website at fitbodyweightloss.com, get the Fit Kit. And then I also suggest I take this in the night. This is our Dream Body Gummies. And I created these because literally I've struggled with sleep, poor sleep, my whole life. Even as a little kid, I couldn't sleep as a child. And as a young mom, I would stay up all night long. In fact, some of my books that I've written, I write in the middle of the night. They're all 2 a.m., 3 a.m. books. But literally, I created these gummies because I wanted to be able to rest better. And I wanted to help my kids rest better because they also got mom's sleep patterns. We're all night owls here. So these gummies, they're very delicious. They're amazing. These are actually organic, vegan, all natural. There's no chemicals, no synthetics, no dyes. In fact, the pretty little color, this little color right here, it's made this color from purple carrots. The flavor is amazing. It's actually natural passion fruit flavor. So what these do is these are, in my opinion, I think they're better than any sleep supplement out there, anything over the counter, because unlike sleep drugs and sleep aids, these don't make you tired in the next day. You wake up refreshed and energized, so you get to sleep faster and you stay asleep harder, which is nice. So what that means is you get a deeper, more relaxing, more refreshing sleep. When I wake up in the morning, I wake up 7-8 hours later and I'm like super refreshed, I'm revived, I'm ready to go. And just so you know, these are kid approved. My kids love these. They love the flavor and they all take them. So if you're picky, you only want the best, you only want natural, organic, vegan, healthy, these are made with fruit pectin, so they're sweetened with fruit instead of a bunch of fake chemicals and sugars. This is awesome. And my kids actually love these and I love these. My whole family takes it, even my husband. I love them. They're really good. So I would suggest adding this in with it because they're awesome. Not only does it help you get great sleep, really dreamy, wonderful sleep, but it also has a fat burning B6 in them, which helps your body burn fat while you sleep. So, I mean, they're not magic, but man, that's pretty magical. So they're awesome. I think you're gonna really enjoy them. And then lastly, while you're on the website, you gotta check out the Raw Immunity. This is brand new. I just created this for my mom. I created these during the coronavirus outbreak because my mom, she's autoimmune and she also has a really, really low immune system. Earlier this past year, we almost lost her to a mysterious lung virus. It was never diagnosed, but we have our speculations. She was in ICU for 2 months on a ventilator, and they basically told us to plan for the worst. And what's awesome is she survived. She's here. but she is very immune compromised. And so I created these for my mom and for my family to stay healthy during the coronavirus, and I made extra so that other people could enjoy it too. So these are 5 different botanicals that help naturally boost your immune system. They also help balance your blood sugar, they help with energy, and they're packed with fiber, so they help with also managing a healthy weight. So they're awesome. So not only do they boost your immune system, but they also help you with weight management and blood sugar. So if you have diabetes, or if you're dealing with erratic blood sugar, or even if you're hypoglycemic or hyperglycemic, these are amazing at helping you just all around. They're great for wellness. And what I love about them is in here, it's all plants. It's nothing but plants. And these are also vegan, vegetarian, all natural capsules. So you can actually open these and put them in your smoothie. Sneak them in your smoothie. Sneak them in your kid's smoothie. That's what I did. And now they just take them. But I also will put it in their smoothie. You can put it in your coffee. You can put it in your hot tea, or you can just take them. Just 2 capsules. Easy peasy. So awesome. And I personally will take these 2 capsules in the morning every day. I love them, you guys. So that is what I do. That's what I take. And as you know, I'm all about eating natural, organic foods. I try to eat as real as possible. I do not count calories. I do not worry about, is this keto? How many carbs? I eat carbs. I eat a lot of carbs. I just eat natural carbs. I eat it from fruits, from vegetables. I eat a lot of lean protein from fish and seafood. I do grass-fed, farm-raised eggs. I personally do not eat red meat, but that doesn't mean you can't. It just means that my body does not digest it and break it down. In fact, red meat tends to take 3 days, 36 hours or longer, sometimes 36 to 72 hours to break down in your stomach. So for me, I tend to stick to what I call the Mermaid Diet. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, plants, a lot of vegetables, a lot of lean proteins from fish, seafood, egg, some poultry, and very rarely I'll have red meat. But once in a while I do, because I like the flavor. It's like a special treat once in a while. But for me, I stick to plants. The majority of my eating my plate is packed with fruit, packed with vegetables, packed with life, and then I'll have nuts and seeds and some lean protein. So, and then I aim to drink 1 gallon of water a day, and I do have a treat once in a while. We do have treats once in a while. We're realistic here. And so for me, that is what works for me. So when you order the Forever Fit Kit, you're gonna get my healthy eating plan. You're also gonna get my home workout program, which is what I've done to help tone up my body after all this weight loss. It's what I do, and it's everything that can be modified. So for example, you can do push-ups on your knees, or push-ups against the wall, or push-ups against your kitchen counter. You can squat on a chair. You can have an assisted squat. What's so great about it is everyone, regardless of age, needs to be strong. We all should be strong. Women, kids, men, we should all be strong. And that's what that home workout program is. It's not a bunch of cardio running that blows out your knees. It's simple moves you can do from your couch. It's awesome. So you guys check it out. You can go to fitbodyweightloss.com and you can click on the Forever Fit Kit under weight management, and you're gonna find it there. You can read about it, see the before and afters, see for yourself. And just so you know, those before and afters, that is a fraction of all the people we've helped. We have thousands of people we've helped, and they've seen amazing results. And what's great is it's self-guided. So you can do this from the comfort of your home. You can do this from your office. You can do this from anywhere. And you don't ever have to step foot into my clinic. We bring the clinic to you. It's like a clinic without walls. It's awesome. You get amazing nutritionist created, nutritionist recommended supplements. You get a healthy eating plan. You get to learn how to eat. You get to learn to help your body be more balanced, in better harmony. And I'm telling you, you can do this. If I can do this, if I can go from a stressed out, overweight, sickly, tired, exhausted, stay-at-home mom on a fixed budget, if I can make the change. Oh, did I mention I had a major food addiction? Oh yeah. I once won a taco eating contest. Like, I could out-eat any boy. any day growing up. And then when I got married, I could out-eat any guy. Like I could out-eat my husband. It was crazy. And so for me, you guys, listen, if I can learn to change my life, if I can do this while managing my children, my home, my career, you know, the 1,000,001 things I have to do every day, I know you can do this. I know you can. And you know why? Because you're strong, you're capable, you're amazing, and you watch this video all the way to the end. That tells me that you are serious. You're serious about your health. You're serious about making a change. And I'm telling you, if you've tried everything like me, I've tried everything, you guys. As I went through it, I walked this journey. I know what you're dealing with. And I'm telling you, don't give up. Even if you don't do my program, don't give up. Do something, anything, but don't give up on yourself. I'm telling you, you don't have to put up with living unhealthy, sick, tired. You don't have to be told that there's no hope for you. There is always hope, and there's always a way. You just have to keep going. I love the saying that you can't beat someone who refuses to quit. And let me tell you, that is who you are. You will not be beaten. You will not be shaken. You are not going to give up because you refuse to quit. You're going to find a way. You're going to reach your goal. You just have to keep going. And I'm telling you, believe in yourself. You can do this. And I'm here as someone who's done this to just offer hope and say, here's what I did. And it worked for me. And I've been at my goal weight now for over 10 years. And I love how I feel. I take this every day still because it helps me feel healthy. It helps me be my best. And that's my goal now. It's not about being skinny. It's not about being a size 2 or a size 4 or a size 6. It's about just feeling good and being healthy and living my best life every day. So this is what I do. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a woman who struggled with weight her entire life. I'm a woman who's dealt with food addiction, a low metabolism, genetics, everything. You name it, diabetes, genetics, everything. And I beat it. And I'm here to tell you that you can too. And you just got to be willing to be bold and be brave and try again. You can do this. Let's do this together. I'll help you. I promise. I will help you, and my team will help you. And my supplements will help you. They help me. They're amazing. And let's do this together. So go to my website, fitbodyweightloss.com, and let's get you started. We'll find something for you. And if you don't know where to start, I highly suggest you start with the Forever Fit Kit. It's amazing. It'll change your life if you just try it. So give it a try and let's get you started today. Have a beautiful day, my friend, and I'll talk to you later.